ask yourself, who were you as a kid and what did you want to be? And the reason for this question is because I do think that we all have an idea of who we are and what our life purpose is. I do believe that everyone has a life purpose and that we were very much more aware of what that was when we was a kid, before people started to tell us like who to be or what to be, and before we got influenced by teachers or friends or parents and started to worry about if we can make money on this, or before we got kind of just exposed to be influenced by our outside surroundings. So it's just day number one. Write down in your notebook, who were you as a kid and what were your dreams? And it's really simple, but I really want you to take your notebook with you, go for a walk, sit down and listen to some meditation music. And like I said in the first video, don't be just staring at your notebook asking what is the answer. Just sit down and let your soul speak to you, let the answer come to you. Just put on a timer for 10 minutes or something and just meditate and just visualize yourself as a kid and what you loved doing. Who were you? Were you social? Did you like to be alone? Did you love to read books? Like, just go back to basics, who you were and what you love to do. It's that simple. I did actually write, I wrote one page. You can write as much as you want. Just let it all come out. Take as much time as you need on this, and then for the rest of your day, I want you to take this with you. Reflect around it through the day, and before going to bed, read through it and kind of feel it. Just really take it with you through the day. It's gonna help you a lot, and it's all about building momentum. So the more energy you spend on this, the more results you're gonna get as well. So I thought that I'm going to read to you guys what I actually wrote to give you guys some inspiration, even though it's kind of like awkward for me to share this, but why not? And I wrote it in Norwegian, so I am sorry, I have to translate it as we go, but I'm just going to try my best and see, hopefully give you guys a little bit of inspiration. What I wrote was that as a little kid, I was calm, shy, and I loved to sit in my bed with hundreds of books, even before I could read. I loved looking at the pictures and make my own stories to the pictures. My mom had to sit up until late at night every night to draw with me and teach me to write, even before I started school. I loved to write and loved to document, and when I started school, I loved to create my own stories and read them out loud to the class. I was a really awkward kid, in case you can't tell. I wanted to be a writer, and I was writing stories. I was very emotional, and the words were my art and my outlet. When I was little, I wanted to write books, and when I became older, I wanted to write for a magazine in New York. I wanted to go different places, interview different people, and write their stories. I didn't feel the necessity to say something new. I wanted to be a messenger or a translator of things that people were already saying around in the world. I wanted to be a journalist, and I wanted to make news about the truth about what was going on in the world and share that in a way that it would get through to the people that needed to hear it. And apart from writing, I remember when I was having my confirmation, all the other girls wanted jewelry and money, but I just wanted a camera, so my family went in together and bought me a camera, a really nice one. And before that, I had my own little camera I used to bring with me everywhere and take pictures of everything. I just loved photography. I was probably the most annoying fucking kid ever, but I absolutely loved it, and something that I still stick with and I think that I should go back with. And I remember also video editing, something that I always loved, because for me, I'm a very sensitive person, so it's something really beautiful about when sound and visuals and people and everything comes together in perfect harmony. It touches so many senses, in contrast to photography, which only kind of touches your vision. So yeah, video editing, photography, creating visuals, just being creative. I loved that. And um, then I remember in school one time we had to do a music performance, and I had absolutely no music talent. And so what I did is I downloaded this program on my computer and I made a beat, and then I wrote a rap because I was really into poetry. I wrote a lot of poetry. So basically I wrote a rap. I just took some of my poetry and mixed it with the beat and made a rap. That's actually something that I low-key been doing since then, and I actually really, really love it because I love music and I love creating, as you probably know by now. And creating music, creating lyrics, using words and visuals, all of that coming together is really beautiful. So for me, writing down these things, what that did for me is that it actually really helped me realize that these are the things I love, so these are the things that I'm going to focus on getting back to, and what I will round my birthday manifestations around, kind of getting back to who I were, not as a kid obviously, but getting back to the same passion for the things that I love to do as I had as a kid. So I hope that's what this task is going to do for you as well. So this really was really nice for me because it made me really realize that my sole purpose in life really is to use words and be a messenger. And I always kind of knew that. I lost that for a while, but I do feel like I'm getting back there now. And you might ask why this is part of manifestation. This is something you really don't need to do when you want to manifest in general, but because this is for my birthday month, I wanted to really go back to the roots to become clear about what my life manifestations are, the bigger picture. In order to manifest the big things, you have to start in the small, and to start in the small, I feel like you kind of have to know the big things so that you can start manifesting small things in the direction of the bigger picture. So that is really all there is. Reflect around that, take your notebook and have fun with this, and then I will share with you guys tomorrow's question. So you can write that down tonight when you finish with this and sleep on that, and then check back in tomorrow for tomorrow's video. Thank you guys so much for coming back in, and please again share with me if you're doing this journey with me. I'm really excited to hear you guys' story, and yeah, leave a comment if it's anything that you have on your heart, and I'll see you tomorrow.